Yo, xenoverse is coming to a official end. Yeah. I know. It's like, yeah, we already heard this 1,000 times, but let's really talk about it. All right. So boom, xenoverse came out in 2016 on October the 25th. So it makes it 9 years since we've been playing this game, and that's a long ass time. You know, it's a joke in the community saying that this game is like the GTA 6 the Dragon Ball Z games, and it's very true. Dragon Ball Fighters doesn't really compare. Everything else, it's like I don't count mobile games, but if anything, like Dokkan will be it, and Legends will be it. But those are the only two games because they constantly upgrade content, and it's easy to keep their fan base because of the type of, again, it's a mobile game. It's on your phone. You don't need a console to play. Everybody can play. But back to Xenoverse 2. Xenoverse 2 was a great game, man. I have a lot of good memories with it. Made a lot of friends. Had a lot of friends play it. I remember nights, staying up to like 2 a.m. yelling at the game, acting like I'm doing a Kamehameha. Like, Xenoverse has always provided good memories, even though it has a toxic fan base, because some people don't like to play fair, but that's in every game, and take it with take everything with a grain of salt. Xenoverse was one of the best games. That's my hot take. One of the best games out there, man. Nothing really compares to it. The customization, the story, the missions. Like, yeah, it gets repetitive, but dude, it's been out. Of course, it's gonna be repetitive. Like, say for instance, the raids, all that stuff. Like, yeah, that all of that needs to come to Xenoverse 3 and like times 10. Xenoverse 3 was told by a credible source. I think his name was Dragon Ball Hyper. I'm gonna show a picture soon, but yeah, Dragon Ball Hyper. He has said that it's coming out, and I'm very excited for that because they should have a lot of new things. Like, say for instance, when Xenoverse 3 comes out, we should have like more arenas than what we have now, and have it to where arenas can change if you use a special move. Like, say for instance, if I do a blast to the ground, I want it to where it's able to show, hey, that it blows up the ground, like how in the show or in the game, Frieza will throw something out the ground and it will blow up. I want that to happen. If I throw a spirit gram at the floor better be cracked, or it shows a big hole in the floor. Or hair. Even when it comes to hair, when I have a character and I want to have them change, like say for instance, I'm a male Saiyan, and I want to have my Saiyan change his hair when it turns Super Saiyan. That should be a reasonable, accommodation, especially when modders are doing it, bro. Like, it's funny because modders basically are making Xenoverse 3 because of how long they're taking, which I'm not complaining, because I understand that if you want a really good game, you gotta take your time. But at the same time, like, if this is all the time we wait for, it better not be a disappointment. You know what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, like I said, transformable hair, different types of hairstyles. It better be more hairstyles than what we got now. Like, I better be able to get an afro, transform into Super Saiyan, like dreads transform to Super Saiyan. All the other hairstyles can transform. Saiyans better get movable tails. It makes no sense that Super Saiyan 4 can get it, every other Saiyan can get it, but we can't. At least have it to where our tails can like wrap around our waist like in the show, because even that would be tough. Because like Xenoverse 2, they had the fake Saiyan tails, which was cool at the time, because it's like, oh shoot, they finally added it, but it wasn't like what everybody thought, to where it was gonna be moving. No, that shit was like stiff as a board, dude. But otherwise else, oh yeah, more stages, of course. We need to have like bro, like 50 like I said, bro, like 50, and they can all transform into different stages, at least. Say for instance, Saiyan forms, bro. Like at least add Super Saiyan 4. At least add Legendary Super Saiyan. At least add like, Rose or something like that, and make it to where we can choose to be like the villain or the hero or the story, dude. Like that would be so peak, I want it to be like, oh, I betrayed, what's her name? The girl that's the Supreme Kai, the Time Supreme Kai, whatever her name is. I want to be able to like, oh yeah, this timeline you can betray her and then join Mira and Toa. But I think they're not gonna be in the next story. But if you can do that, that would be tough. Or stick with the regular timeline and beat the villains in the next story. When they make Xenoverse 3, they need to. The easy way to have extra content, I think, is to add stuff from Dragon Ball Heroes. They don't know that if they just added stuff from Dragon Ball Heroes into Xenoverse, that's like a gold mine. Like, imagine having Grand Priest Goku train Goku. Imagine having baby Vegeta, but like the super version. Imagine having Jiren hit Gogeta face that one dude in that one Dragon Ball Super episode. I forgot his name. I'm gonna show the image right now. But yeah, man, like Xenoverse 3 has a lot on its plate, but it's so easy not to drop the ball. Like if they could even do some crazy shit, like how in Ultimate Tenkaichi or Ultimate Budokai Tenkaichi, whatever, which one it is, you're able to learn different styles of fighting. So say for instance, in the game, you're able to fight like Gogeta, if you choose it, if you have him as a mentor, or Goku, or all of that. Like just make it a whole sandbox game. That's all I'm asking, if we're being real, to have a sandbox Dragon Ball Z game, and have it to where we're able to, have tournaments, have raid events, like all this stuff, bro. Like if Xenoverse 3 does this, they will literally make millions. Like the peak view count of Xenoverse, while it was like, here was like 19k people at an all-time peak that was playing on the game at one time. So imagine how much it will be in Xenoverse 3, to where you're able to have literally your own character, go to different storylines, do Dragon Ball Superheroes plus the regular events, like, or even like I will buy DLCs if they had it to where, yeah, bro, you can go through all the GT. Yeah, man, you can go through the, bro, even the Dragon Balls movies, bro, like the BoJack, Cooler, Krillin. I mean not Cooler, Turtles, Broly. Like if you could do that, that would make Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse 3 peak. Like that's all they gotta do. That's all they gotta do, bro. Like, what else can they do? Fix that dang Wi-Fi connection. I almost forgot about that. If they drop the ball on that, bro, I don't know what to say. Xenoverse 2 has been having a lag issue for forever. Systems has updated, times has updated. It's been 9 years and they still been having that internet issue. I don't know what is happening. Maybe because too much people was playing at the time to where it was just a lag fest, or just the different Wi-Fi's interconnecting. I don't know. Fortnite doesn't have this issue and they having like 50 people on the game. So if Xenoverse 3 fix that issue, has more customization, has all these other things like more stages to where they can change, hair can change, storylines, DLCs, custom like clothes, all that, man, Xenoverse 3 would be peak. And that's all I'm waiting on, bro. But yeah, man, that's it. That's all of my opinion on Xenoverse 2. And going on to Xenoverse 3, the chapter's ending, bro. I hope we get it as soon as possible and there's no more delays. I swear, if they say, "Oh, Xenoverse 3 is not coming out," I might do something crazy. Nah, I'm not joking, but yeah. Yo, like, comment, subscribe, and let's get this shit going, cuz.